Tales from Sales, Episode 2. There's a lot of misconceptions about salesmen or salespeople. People possibly think they're grasping, ambitious, greedy individuals who try to force some vulnerable person into buying something that they don't want. But that's not what a professional salesperson does. What selling means is to present something in a favourable way. So you can also sell an idea, sell a concept in a sense to persuade. So sales is about persuasion, and it's about helping someone with a decision which is potentially risky because it costs someone money. So if you have done what I did, which was go out on direct sales, then we have an interesting situation, because someone could be selling something behind a counter in a shop. In a lot of ways that's just serving. You're not trying to do anything other than just take something off the shelf and hand it over. But direct sales is the interesting area where you turn up on an appointment and try to persuade someone to buy something which usually is quite expensive. And over the years there's been lots of guidebooks published, courses on selling, and I've read a few of these guidebooks, and I've also been trained by different companies in selling, and I have to say, for the most part, a lot of this stuff can be ignored. It doesn't even apply in reality. What I used to do was quite simple. When you go out to see someone on an appointment, then all you have to do is make them comfortable with the idea that if they want something, it's going to cost money, and you could put off the decision indefinitely and continually look for a better offer and all that type of thing. But in actual fact, your job as a salesman, is just to tip them over the point of decision into actually making the decision, because people left to their own devices will never decide. They'll always take the low risk approach. They'll think about it forever, because they can always think, well, I might get a better deal tomorrow. So your job as a salesperson is quite simple. It is to tip them over that point and to get them simply to go ahead. What it's not about is forcing someone to do something they don't want, because even if you did do that, manage to stun somebody into doing something like that, you can always just cancel. You can just say, well, I was misled, so we'll cancel that contract. So what you want to do is help someone make a decision and nudge them a little bit into saying yes, and then you consolidate. What consolidate means is you don't grab the contract and run away and say, yes, I've made a sale. What you do is you hang around with the person and support them with the decision they've made. you strengthen the bond. And what you do is say, well, is there anything else I can do for you? What else would you like me to do? And make sure when you've made a sale that it's a strong bond of acceptance. If it's just something that you've tricked somebody into, they will become, it's called buyer's remorse. They'll regret this as soon as you walk out the door. So selling is really just helping someone with a decision they can't quite make themselves do. So you have to identify if somebody wants a product. If they don't want it, you really are working against the grain. No amount of persuasion is going to make someone make that decision. So that's what it's about. It's fairly gentle in making someone comfortable with the idea and simply going ahead. So your job is to, in a sense, hold their hand and keep them safe.